Selamat datang di channel Zirozion. Kali ini gua akan bermain eFootball lagi, mumpung besok TIMNAS. Kita akan pakai squad ini teman-teman ya, untuk push divisi. Jadi push divisi 3. Kayak squad kayak gini, pelatihnya Sinteyong teman-teman ya. Karena Patrick Kluivert belum ada, kemungkinan kalau besok main minggu depan baru diupdate mungkin. Kalau biasanya sih gitu ya, biasanya nunggu update dulu, nunggu main real dulu. Kalau ada pengumuman gitu biasanya belum. Misalnya Cristiano Ronaldo pindah Juventus gitu, biasanya sebelum Cristiano main, si Cristiano masih klub sebelumnya gitu teman-teman. Bentar, musiknya ya. Oke, kita langsung push aja teman-teman. Ini cukup jelek ya historiku teman-teman, karena ya memang jelek aja. Lagi kita cek. Sini sangat disayangkan teman-teman, aku nggak punya Calvin Verdong yang versi tim. Findix yang UCL punya itu tahun lalu ya. Ini nge-lag ya teman-teman, bentar ya. Begini nih. Jangan nih. Kita akan kalahkan musuh ya teman-teman. Dubner mati, kita ganti Rizky itu jadi sisi kiri, karena Rizky itu lebih di kanan. Phoenix mati, kita pakai Andy Walsh. Kita lihat tim lawan dulu, cukup mengerikan, tapi kita nggak takut sama sekali ya teman-teman.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. And without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Taken back almost at once. And here's Forlan.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre. Decent hit! Goal! First blood drawn.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Forlan, and he welcomes it in. He's picked his way, tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And he was quick to react. And it's Robbie Keane. Saka powering forward here. Forlan. He's had a hit! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and
Clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. It's Fulham! They've got to be quick to recover this. Out of play for a goal kick.
Lucunya ini Silgers ini ya teman-teman, meskipun nggak tinggi tapi duel udaranya tuh oke gitu, nggak menang tapi oke.
Threads
Atau
one
ya
in.
pengaruh juga sih.
And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
There's the shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here.
Ada suaranya doang.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back into the middle. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cafu. De Bruyne. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. That's been won straight back.
71,649.
Indonesia may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
It's gone out for a
Substitution.
Rodri. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Great hit! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have a... It's full on! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that could have brought them level.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And it's De Bruyne. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Has a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Free kick Tom Haye.
Number 11.
Looking to widen the gap even further here.
To replace him is
This certainly looks
number
appetising,
8.
well within shooting range. He's gone direct. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Hits one! And he's there to clear it.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, this looks sharp. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri makes the interception. Robbie Keane. Guti. And the pass is intercepted. And that will be it. Indonesia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Udah. Oke. Lihat kayak gini lawan kita, guys.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Works it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now this could be a chance. He won't be happy with that one. Forwards and with intent. And he's managed to get free. Bastara. Bastara finds himself offside. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He's found a way through, and the finish! It's in! There is the breakthrough! And that really is so impressive. Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That has been cut short. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the finish! They've scored! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Selebrasi.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He can run onto that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Played out to the right. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a key interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Indonesia just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Indonesia
We are
ahead
glad to inform you
2-0,
that
and
today's
they are
match
looking
day
good.
programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Sepertinya dia ganti pemain, guys, karena nggak cocok kan. Dia pasang ini siapa sih? Dia pasang Aran sama Sandi. Ini Ricky Kamboyanya pengen ya aku nih. Oke, kita lihat aja apa yang akan dia lakukan.
And we're underway again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what a ball! Cleared away. Aims beyond the defence. That's really well cleared. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Indonesia, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. He's a sharp little ball here.
Di sini nggak ada.
The attendance for
Quarter
this
of an hour
match
into the
was
second half.
70,987.
Bashtara could try cutting inside here. Great ball, and he's in here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Apa sih situ?
That's a throw.
Kotak-kotak gitu di sini.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Number 11. Number 3.
Now he's off and running.
Number 10. Number 8. Number 20.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Header! Really well taken goal. Straight header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead
After
behind that one.
68 minutes is number 20.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Coming on the field, number 7.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
No, that's been intercepted. Bastada. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And the shot!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
I think we're just about done here. Goes back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Deftly away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win.
Loh, kok mundur? Oh iya. Oke.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the
Hello,
minds
everybody,
of
and
the
welcome to
footballing folk
today's
in this
match.
part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, he's got the shot away! It's in! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
After 3 minutes.
So the game's first significant
Number
moment, and it's
25.
come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. David Villa. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well seen, saw that coming,
That was well played, well stopped.
and back it goes. Passing nice and neat. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And here's Messi, and here's Barcola. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Messi. Look at... Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Picked out brilliantly. Chance! Oh, it's come loose.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Barcola. That has been cut short. Half an hour played now. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball.
There's the hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Basnara has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Bashtara. Rice. Duron defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Barcola.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Please be
On the
reminded
evidence
that
of what
drinking
we've
is only
seen,
allowed
they
in the
were their
areas
lead.
shown on this map.
There was
Thank you
genuine
very much for your
intensity and
cooperation.
purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Indonesia come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Real chance! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Well,
that certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
Tries a shot! It's run loose. Ah, he's given it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
The attendance
Yeah,
for this
they
match
just simply
was
want to engage the counter-attack.
71,898.
He is through. Can he put it away? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Indonesia are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice sequence of passes there. Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. "75 minutes played. Bashtara. He's had it taken off him. Beckham. And here's Barcola.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's heaved it away. Indonesia are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Just 5 minutes left.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
David Villa. Well timed, excellent interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hits one! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Indonesia absolutely shocking here.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he cuts out the supply. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire-Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, he's rises, but
Tries a shot! Goal!
well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Indonesia with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Belletti. Shot a goal! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do. David Villa! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kroos. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a good ball out wide. Can he latch on to this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Messi. That has been slung wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I get the feeling that a lot's going to depend on just how much of the ball Toni Kroos will get to see. It's vital that he can keep himself pressure-free and give himself those crucial extra seconds to take in the landscape.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Kagawa. Some really good ball movement. And a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
David Villa. And here's Messi. Pinches it off him. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they've switched it over to the other side. Can he spark a counter here? Some good work on the right flank here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
Substitution
goals.
for Milan, number 23.
So we reach the halfway
Coming on
point,
the field
and neither
is
side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, what has happened here? Hits one! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And he's being shifted off it. Well read, nice interception. And it's Neymar. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
The attendance for this match
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gets the shot away! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Bastara. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's a look and place it forward. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, he's got away. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bastara.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And reclaimed it in a trice. It's Neymar! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Number 4, Kagawa.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
De Bruyne. Number
Indonesia
14,
need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink
substitutions taking
included.
place. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great chance! Caught offside that time.
Substitution.
Indonesia making another change here. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to
Hello,
everybody who has
welcome
joined us
to
for this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's going in strongly.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Driving on and making good progress. It is a corner. Botafogo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. It's a loose ball. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Beckham!
Susah kayak gitu.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that is commitment to the cause. Botafogo have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Schneider, Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Botafogo applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Petri, he's played him through. That's tidy. It's a goal kick. Konate is there and he can pick it up. And he's picked out the run, and he's running through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now that's well seen too.
1 minute added time.
So what can they make of this? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Botafogo have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, just skips past his man. Bastarda. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And that is a little undercooked. Beckham. And it's Salah. And it's Beckham. That is a great... It's Schneider! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Botafogo have their third corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Costa Curta. And here's Mbappe. This might spell danger.
The attendance for the
Bastarda.
match was
It is still anyone's
71,550.
game, 0-0. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Adams with the clearance. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that...
Big chance! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Played in. And he's there to get it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's picked his way through. Chance! It's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 75 minutes.
So we have our
number
breakthrough.
25.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Coming on to
He's
the
through
break
here.
is
Oh, well played. That
number
has
14.
snuffed out the danger.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's been picked out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. The final 5 minutes. Konate cuts out the pass. Back into the middle. Bastarda.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Floats it up and over. And he's intervened well there. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Schneider. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. They're urging him to shoot. And that's it. Indonesia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Bastarda picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Good evening. Ya, mungkin itu aja live untuk hari ini teman-teman. Walaupun nggak ada yang nonton, siapa tahu ada yang nonton replaynya. hari ini Winda Saudara MVP teman-teman. Dan tolong teman-teman bisa bisa like atau komen atau subscribe, terserah kalian. Aku butuh bantuan kalian. Terima kasih teman-teman.